Man, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. And yes, I've been gone for like a week. I know. I'm very sorry I haven't posted a video yet. But I got me some mozzarella cheese sticks. Mozzarella sticks, one of the greatest meals that I have to eat right now. But today it is Weird and Wicked Wednesday. And I know, yes, one of the best cheese sticks yet. And I know that person that's gonna be watching, you're gonna be hating again because I did talk about my noodles last time. I did eat my noodles. The noodles were good. I know you're gonna be saying, stop talking about your noodles. Nobody fucking care about your noodles, nigga. Eat my dick, nigga. You are not here. You're not gonna be trying any of my shit, hungry ass nigga. But yo, let's get it started. We're gonna be reacting to like we're about to be reacting to 4 videos. So let's get it started. Y'all ready to get scared? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna stall y'all. We about to get to it. So the first video that we're gonna be watching is YouTube's Darkest Videos 7. I know there's a lot of parts to this. There's part 1, 2, 3, but who cares about that? We're at the 7. And as for now, let's get it started. I know it's not a scary video or anything. It's a weird and wicked video. So this video might be weird. So here we go.
It's December 4th, 2003.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try to get them to stop doing that.
A police officer walking in a local park in Arlington, Virginia, is approached by a
Virginia. I'm Dante. Shout out my nigga, I'm Dante.
concerned family, claiming that someone in a nearby neighborhood had been shooting off a flare gun. The officer could hear it too, and following the sound, he eventually found himself at the home of 56-year-old James Yu. The man lived alone in his half of this duplex, and was described by neighbors as a recluse, known to exhibit unusual behavior.
That nigga don't even look real at all. Just look at that face. Wait, just look at that. This nigga is already creepy already. What's gonna happen? What is he gonna do? He's shooting flare guns and everything. Look at this nigga. He looks like the nigga that will. He looks like a nigga that will like shoot somebody or kill somebody for fun. Stay back from that nigga. Don't come near to that nigga. If he's still alive, I don't know if he's still alive.
Alone in his half of this duplex, and was described by neighbors as a recluse, known to exhibit unusual behavior. Across his social media, he made posts claiming that he was the victim of fraud at the hands of all sorts of government agencies, as he had a deep distrust of the US government as well as law enforcement, and he believed that numerous people were attempting to kill him, like his ex-wife, the FBI, and even his neighbors. His posts seemed entirely nonsensical, and so did many of his actions. In the months prior, he had covered up all of his windows with garbage bags and aluminum foil, and he even wrapped his trees in toilet paper. And though these actions are entirely harmless, on this day, things were becoming far more troubling.
Oh.
When police arrived at his home, Yu would be seen firing his flare gun out of his window and into the air, over and over again, and despite repeated attempts to get him to stop,
Arlington County Police! Stop shooting the flares! Mr. Yu!
Oh.
he didn't let up, shooting 41 flares in the span of just 25 minutes. And he did it all with no explanation. In fact, he didn't even say a single word. Understandably, police were eager to get Yu out of his home for questioning, as at this point it wasn't obvious whether or not he was a threat. And so for hours and hours they called out to him, first asking and then demanding that he exit his home.
James, Arlington Police, come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. We have your building surrounded.
But still, there was no response. Growing impatient and worried that Yu might be planning something, the police would eventually bring in a specialized vehicle to bust down the door and spray the inside of the home with gas, all in an attempt to draw Yu outside.
James, stay away from your front door. Stay away from your front door, James.
And in response, Yu began firing once again. Only this time, he wasn't using flares. and instead
Man, this nigga's aiming is trash. His aiming is trash. Elbows on nigga. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know y'all gonna be watching the video. I know y'all gonna be saying, why is this nigga pausing the video just to talk? Nigga, that's what the reaction is. That's what reactions are. Get off my dick. If you want to see another reaction, go to another reaction, okay? But this, if y'all some real fans and want to react to this, y'all some real niggas.
Instead, he was now yielding an actual gun. Thankfully, none of these shots connected, but with the situation becoming increasingly dangerous, the officers decided to fall back, as they carefully came up with a new plan for apprehending Yu, though whatever they had been planning would never come to fruition.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? But did that nigga killed himself? Oh my gosh. I know where this nigga did a suicide bombing. Don't kill yourself. What's with people these days? Man, I know suicide is bad. Yes, suicide is bad. As always. Damn. That's horrible. And it was from last year. Damn.
In a split second, the home was gone, as a massive explosion rang out from inside the house, reducing the entire structure to rubble. Inside the house, Yu had stored 55 gallons of gasoline in his basement.
Damn! 55 gallons?
Which he saved for that moment to ignite, with no warning and no explanation. Based on the footage, it's been theorized that Yu's actions were an attempt to lure police into his home so that he could then set off this explosion and take them all out along with his neighbors, as he genuinely believed that both parties were conspiring to kill him. Though somehow, when the smoke cleared, no civilians or police officers had so much as been injured. All that was found in the rubble was the remnants of a single body. Though for a moment, this wasn't the end of James Yu's story.
Huh?
Before that body could be identified, reports across social media began emerging showing that James Yu was somehow still alive.
Nigga, what? So, it's not a suicide bombing? Wait. So, it's not a suicide bombing at all. He escaped the house at that time? Bro. That big ass explosion would kill anybody. But it didn't kill anybody, though. Only a single body, and it must have been his neighbor. RP the neighbor? RP the neighbor. It must have been a neighbor. RP.
After the blast, comments were being...
Wait a minute. You know what? Y'all read this. I'm gonna keep on going. Y'all pause the video. Y'all read this. I'm gonna keep on going.
Made on what appeared to be Yu's YouTube channel, where he stated that this whole thing was a cover-up and that he wasn't even inside the home when the standoff started, which looking back, we never actually see him, and we also never hear his voice. Numerous posts pointing out this development would go viral and cause mass confusion about the story, which was only heightened when it was revealed that the body inside that building was in fact James Yu. Though in the end, it wasn't really as mysterious as some originally thought. As it turns out, the post showing these comments failed to realize that this wasn't actually Yu's account, and instead it had a completely different username, with the account likely having been created as nothing more than a hoax. To this day though, there are some that still believe that this was all some sort of massive cover-up, but in reality it just seems that this was the result of a man gripped by crippling paranoia and loneliness, with it all coming to a head in what has gone on to become one of YouTube's darkest videos. The internet is a dark and disturbing frontier. This year alone, countless people have fallen victim to high-profile data breaches, raising serious concern about personal information security. Ticketmaster experienced a breach compromising over 560.
Wait, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh damn! It's a fucking ad. Fuck sponsors, nigga. I'm trying to get to the video.
There was really nothing else like it. This obscure 27,000 square foot structure allowed visitors to enter into what must have felt like another dimension. It was an exhibit called Dream Space, and was the creation of British artist Maurice Agus, a 74-year-old artistic visionary obsessed with the idea of creating large-scale surreal environments, and this was his magnum opus. The structure was inflatable, akin to a massive bounce house, and once inside, guests were confronted with a labyrinth of brightly colored walls and cells, twisting and turning into some sort of surreal maze that patrons were told to lose themselves in. This piece of art premiered back in 2004, and due to its inflatability, it was actually built to travel, making stops in major cities in the UK, before it was eventually set up at Riverside Park in Durham on the 22nd of June, 2006. The very next day, 68-year-old Elizabeth Collins would visit the area with her husband and her daughter, as well as her 14-year-old grandson. And spotting this unusual structure in the distance, Elizabeth's grandson insisted on checking it out, excitedly taking off his shoes and running inside. And while the rest of the group was more apprehensive about entering, Elizabeth eventually decided to accompany him, leaving her husband and daughter on the outside, though not before turning back to them and joking that she was going in to find peace and serenity. Outside, Elizabeth's husband and daughter sat at a nearby table and enjoyed a cup of tea whilst conversing about the events of the week, only for the man to turn his head and notice that Dream Space was slightly moving, to which he excitedly said, "Oh, it's a ride, it's a ride. I wish I had gone on it." The daughter then turned her head to see the structure as it began to rise up off the ground, to which she chillingly responded, "It's not a ride."
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, some of them are grabbing on it. Oh my goodness, you can see. Oh, damn.
In that moment, Dream Space had snapped from its moorings and was blown into the air by a massive gust of wind. Agus just so happened to be standing at the entrance as it began to shift, and noticing what was happening, he grabbed on as he desperately tried to hold down his entire life's work, though clearly this was of no use. And after being lifted in the air, his grip failed, sending him falling back to the ground below, where he lay staring up at his creation that was now flying 30 feet above him. Inside, there were as many as 30 people who were now being thrashed around this giant inflatable structure, in a scene that
Damn, 30 people are in there? Oh, bro. If I have a time machine right now, I would tell them to get out of there. But if they didn't listen, fuck it. Y'all getting blown in the wind. I'm out.
I truly can't even imagine. The claustrophobia of it, the dizzying colors, the screams. It's genuinely one of the most horrific scenarios I've ever heard. The inflatable structure was airborne for well over a minute, folding into itself before finally crashing back down into a parking lot, leaving behind what was described by witnesses as a field of bodies. Worst of all, the majority of those in attendance were families with small children, with one 7-year-old girl recounting her experience, saying, "It was very scary and people were screaming. I saw a lady clinging on and then falling out, and then she was lying on her back with people around her. I think she died." This lady was most likely 68-year-old Elizabeth Collins, who had been ejected from the structure when it was in the air, with her injuries being catastrophic and unsurvivable.
RP
Of all the others now sprawled throughout this field of grass, most were left injured but thankfully not in serious condition, though this wasn't the case for 38-year-old Claire Vermege, who had been inside during the accident with her 2 children, and despite her kids surviving, she was sadly not so lucky, with Claire and Elizabeth being the sole fatalities of the incident. The video is terrifying, and though it's easy to say that this could have been so much worse, considering how many people were in Dreamspace at the time, the consequences were still catastrophic, as it devastated 2 families, and likely left many others at the scene traumatized for life, especially the young children. But how could this have happened? Well, that day was particularly warm, which likely caused the air inside the structure to expand, causing a hot air balloon-like effect, which was then exacerbated by sudden strong gusts of wind, which eventually caused the structure to go airborne, as in the end it just wasn't properly secured for the conditions. Soon after the incident, Maurice Agus was arrested for manslaughter, though he would ultimately only end up paying a small fine, as he vowed to never create a large work again. Just a few years later in 2009, Maurice Agus would pass away, with his legacy forever being defined by this devastating footage.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Serena.
On October 2nd, 2006, police entered the home of 31-year-old Elaine Campione, where inside they found the woman speaking incoherently. Next to her was a VHS camera, depicting a series of disturbing events that had transpired within the home over the previous months and days, with the footage eventually finding its way onto YouTube.
Hi, Serena. It's August 8th, 2006. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The tape starts with Elaine pointing her new camera at her daughter Serena. It was her 3rd birthday, and to celebrate, Elaine had left a brand new bike in the living room.
What is it?
It's a bike!
Days later, the footage continues, showing Serena once again as Elaine asks,
How does Mama love you?
This much.
Oh, I love you more than that. How much does your Mama love you?
Elaine then shows her other daughter Sophia, who was just a baby, before turning the camera on herself and showing the kids how the device worked.
Hi! See how the camcorder works?
Yeah, it's a virus.
Look. Hi! Is that Mommy? Hi!
Damn, this kind of wholesome. Buying your 3-year-old daughter a brand new bike. A brand new bike. Showing them the new VHS recording. I ain't gonna lie, this really kind of getting wholesome. How is this even scary at all?
So far, the footage seems like nothing more than your standard family home videotape, and
Oh God.
appears completely wholesome. Though with the next recording, the tone begins to shift, and things start to become slightly concerning.
This is a deplorable, horrible, messy, filthy apartment that supposedly my 2 children and I live in, and it's just a horrible, horrible mess. Yeah. I think Diego Campione is totally in the wrong, and I hope he burns in hell for all his sins, the same as Leonardo.
As Elaine
What's that?
shows the camera her home, she begins joking about how they are living in deplorable conditions, before randomly calling out 2 men who she says she hopes burn in hell, all while her children are in the same room. She starts to grow more and more agitated.
All I wanted to do was take care of my 2 little girls and live happily ever after the 3 years of physical, emotional, and mental abuse that I endured tremendously by Leonardo Campione, and in the past year from Anna and Diego Campione, the mental and emotional abuse.
Outright saying that she was abused by a man named Leonard Campione, who happened to be her ex-husband and the father of these children. And she goes on from there, with each moment clearly making the kids more and more anxious.
And I want justice to my family for what they have all done to us. I cried out for help. They should have charged him for the assaults he did to me.
Eventually causing Elaine to snap out of it and stop the camera.
And my poor 3-year-old, I did everything to protect. And what are you saying, Sophia? What do you want?
What do you want?
The video then skips forward once more, with this footage being taken just days before the police were called, showing Serena coloring on the floor as Elaine asks,
Who loves ya?
Mommy.
Who loves you the most? That much? Oh, I think I love you more than that.
The scene that unfolds next was recorded on that very same night, just hours later.
Hours later.
Recording this because Leo and I are very happy. Everything is gone. God, you wouldn't give peace.
Wait a minute. Oh, damn.
You wouldn't tell the truth. You didn't care about our babies. You didn't care about me. You cared about yourself. All you did was hurt us.
In the video, Elaine states that everything
Wait, did she say that everything's gone?
Did was hurt us.
Don't tell me that she...
In the video, Elaine states that everything is gone, as she speaks to Leo directly, accusing him of having ruined their lives with his constant abuse.
You are truly the devil. And I hate you. 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 And I want you to know how much I hate you.
Disturbingly, the children were nowhere to be seen in this footage, with Elaine eventually addressing them by saying,
God believes me. And God's taking care of them now. You're protected by God.
Oh.
Thank God. Thank Him. Because there's no way I could have them with you. Nothing's good enough for you. It has to always be your way. Well, they're good. And you can have it your way. Your wife and your daughters are dead now. We're all in heaven.
Oh, no. Don't tell me, bro.
according to Elaine, not only were her children gone, but she was too. She stops the recording soon after. Despite saying this, the camera would actually start up one more time, where Elaine describes how she was still alive, despite having attempted to OD, which prompted her to call the police. When officers arrived at the home, both Serena and Sophia were found laying in her mother's bed, holding hands, and wrapped tightly in rosaries. Neither of them were alive. 2 nights prior, and directly before filming this message, Elaine had brought them both into the bathroom, as it was time for their nightly baths. And once in the tub, she told them to play a game, one where they would place their heads beneath the water and blow out bubbles. When they did this, Elaine held their heads down, and she didn't let go until she was certain they were gone.
Oh my god. Oh, damn. Damn. Why did... What? Oh my god. You don't even have to do that. Bro, your ex is not messing with you or anything. It's just your mind is playing tricks on you because your ex is just... Because all the histories of abuse and horrible stuff that your ex have been doing to you for the past doesn't mean that you had to kill your kids. Now I feel like she's a horrible mother because killing the life of two kids of two kids' lives, and then killing yourself. Look, don't kill yourself either. That is one of the most horrible stuff that is one of the most vicious stuff that I ever heard. RIP to 2 kids, man. RIP to 2 kids. That's just sad.
This footage is some of the most disturbing that I've ever seen, as we get a glimpse into Elaine's descent into madness, in the moments directly before she stole her children's lives. But all of this leaves one obvious question. Why? Well, it was noted during her investigation that the abuse she alleged from her ex-husband Leo seemed to be very real and well documented over the years, leading to Leo not being able to see his children for over a year, with this causing the two to separate.
Oh, wait a minute. So Leo wanted to see the kids. Well, not really. Leo wanted to see the kids, but she just said no, killing them both, like drowning them. Hide them in her bedroom, and recorded herself saying that she's gonna be gone too, so Leo won't be able to see them 3. That's just... Now I think I got it. Like I'm saying, I might be wrong, but I think I got it.
Which is when Elaine's mind began to deteriorate. She began believing that people were following her and were going to kill her, with this fear of people eventually shifting to a fear of aliens, as she claimed to have seen them on numerous occasions.
Okay, what? Aliens? Her mind is playing tricks on her. I knew it. Her mind is playing tricks on her. Oh my gosh. What is she smoking? I finally know what she been doing with her life the whole time. That motherfucker was smoking in front of her kids. She's smoking that good shit. Oh, this is good shit. Like, doing that shit. Don't smoke in front of your kids. But if they're teenagers, do whatever, because they're grown.
Occasions, believing they were following her. Because of this fear, she refused
No, I'm just kidding.
to let her children out of her sight, not even allowing her own parents to look after them, causing her to become so attached to these children that she genuinely began to believe that they were all one entity, which made things incredibly concerning when she became suicidal and eventually attempted to take her own life.
Oh,
Despite Leo's
she attempted to take her life. So she didn't die?
more than troubled history, he had supposedly turned his life around in the years leading to this footage, and was eventually allowed to start visiting the children on a limited capacity. And seeing the children and seeing the way their mother was behaving, he began to grow incredibly concerned, and eventually attempted to gain full custody. And it was this bitter custody battle that seemed to be the ultimate factor that led to Elaine ending the lives of her children.
God's taking care of them now. They're protected by God. Thank God. And thank Him. Because there's no way I could have them with you.
Elaine Campione would be charged with 2 counts of murder and would eventually be sentenced to life in prison, with a possibility of parole after 25 years. Today, she's held in a minimum security prison, where she's free to leave once every weekend to attend church and other functions.
There's a lot more information on this case that I had to cut, dude. Okay. I'll link some deep dive videos below if you want to see. Ooh. On next weekend on Weekend and Weird Wednesdays, Weird and Wicked Wednesdays, we got to react to more of these, cause I want to hear more of this, cause it might be a little bit short, but the story could get a little bit better.
On April 18th, 2010, a 39-year-old man named Gavin Collins was released from the HMP Ranby prison in the UK. His freedom would last less than 24 hours, as the very next day he suffered a severe mental breakdown, the result of which was captured partially across several video recordings that later appeared on YouTube. This is the story of his rampage. It began at approximately 9 a.m. in the city of Nottinghamshire when Gavin left his home. As he walked down the sidewalk, those in the area reported him acting strangely, muttering to himself that he was Jesus and that he was invincible. Without warning, he then turned his attention to a random home, which he forcefully entered, stole a man's car keys, and took his vehicle, taking off with no apparent destination. Inside the car, the owner just so happened to have 2 cameras, one being a standard dash cam and the other facing inside the vehicle, giving us a look at Gavin and his apparent
Look at this nigga, bro. Oh my god. This nigga is locked in. Bro, that nigga's face is creepy, man. I don't even know. Bro.
apparent mental state.
It's me. Jesus Christ! I'll shut you up with the eyesight I've got. Hey, don't need this. Come on, let's go, bro. Talking middle
let's
of
go,
the
bro.
compass. Let's go! Let's go!
Just at a glance,
And also, okay, why did I pause it right here? But yeah, if you're thinking that you're Jesus yourself, if you think that you're a god, you're not. You're just a normal human being. Only God that I know is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Happy birthday. And yeah, that's it. There's a lot. I know there's a lot of gods that people worship, but the only God that I worship myself is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, that's for real. Like, it's alright to pray for other gods. That's a good thing, okay? If you worship your God, always praise him every day, okay? Praise your Lord and Savior. Always pray for him. Because without a God, your life is just nothing but bumpiness, and horrible. But with a God that you worship the most, your life is really smooth. I'm just saying.
At a glance, it's obvious that Gavin is completely unhinged. For some reason, he was utterly filled with rage, ripping off the rearview mirror and yelling obscenities and incomprehensible threats at no one in particular.
I'm enraged! I'm Jesus! I'm descendant of God! And you...
My nigga, you are not Jesus. You just a random bald nigga. And also, that nigga is the off-brand Vin Diesel family.
Lock me up! Watch this! You...
And most concerning of all is the speed in which he's traveling, as he starts driving faster and faster, swerving in and out of cars as he passes through busy residential areas, as he reaches speeds that have been estimated to be anywhere from 85 miles an hour to well over 120.
Watch this now! I'm getting stronger and stronger by the second! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
But somehow, despite countless close calls, every time he avoids collision. At least for the time being.
Oh, is it gonna crash? Oh.
In an instant, Gavin smashes the vehicle into a brick home at full speed, with the impact being devastating. And yet somehow, through the destruction, Gavin was not only still alive, but completely unharmed.
That nigga is still... Bro! Human activity. He's not God. That's human activity. Nigga activity.
And also completely unfazed. He pulled himself from the wreckage and immediately turned his attention to a woman driving nearby, and within moments he had forced his way into the vehicle and was behind the wheel once again, continuing this deranged driving spree until once again he crashed. And much like the initial collision, he survived, walking away unscathed before turning his attention to another random home. In pursuit of stealing his third vehicle, he grabbed a nearby concrete slab and began to smash through the home's doors, bloodying his hand in the process, before eventually making entry. Inside were a mother and her 2 children, one of which was 5 years old, and the other wasn't even a year. Gavin approached the terrified family, yelling and demanding that the mother give up her car keys, telling her that he was Jesus and that, "Because I am Jesus, I will kill you if you don't give me the keys." Without hesitation, she did as he said. Gavin then went to each member of the family, and with his injured hand, he drew crosses on their forehead, out of his own blood, before taking off with his third stolen car. Once again, Gavin was driving manically, though this time he was even more reckless, crashing into a brick wall and then a cop car, before setting his sights on a pedestrian. While speeding through a neighborhood, Gavin would see a man standing innocently near a bus stop, and for whatever reason, the sight of this man enraged him, causing Gavin to slam on the brakes and reverse the vehicle, stepping on the gas as hard as he could, and crashing directly into him, leaving him lying there with devastating injuries. Gavin quickly exited the vehicle and found the man lying motionless on the ground, prompting him to shout, "I've killed him. I've killed the devil." Minutes later, Gavin would crash yet another car into yet another home, though this time the police weren't far behind.
This way. I'll get him out.
Oh no! Did he die?
Do not move! Get him out!
finally bringing his disturbed driving spree to an end. The man that Gavin had struck was 87-year-old Terry Radford, a retired teacher whose injuries were catastrophic, with the man passing away soon after. According to his family, Terry was an incredible grandfather, father, and son.
Damn.
The footage is genuinely horrifying, but what's most shocking of all is the fact that any of this was even allowed to happen. As stated previously, this was Gavin's very first day out of prison, and based on the behavior he exhibited whilst in prison, he really should have never been released. Gavin was granted an early release in March of 2019 for charges based around burglary, but just as he was set to be freed, it was discovered that he had submitted an adulterate drug test, which caused his case to be re-examined and resulted in his release being postponed. In response, Gavin lost his mind. Later that month, he assaulted a prison guard before spraying him with an unknown liquid that contained bleach, before proceeding to set his cell on fire and attacking another officer with a piece of wood. Due to his actions, Gavin was placed into an isolated cell, where less than a week later he started yet another fire, and when an officer entered his cell to put it out, Gavin struck them in the head and pulled out a plastic knife, threatening to slash him, stating that it would be a thrill to kill him. Gavin's stay in prison clearly hadn't rehabilitated him. In fact, it seemed to have made him more violent than ever before, and more mentally disturbed. Though shockingly, despite all of these additional crimes, Colin's release would go on to be approved less than 2 weeks later, with Gavin being set free on April 18th, and within just 24 hours, Terry Radford would be brutally killed. Gavin was sentenced to 21 years in prison, and during his trial it was revealed that no drugs were found in his system, and instead this all seemed to be the result of some sort of psychotic episode that just so happened to be captured on camera in one of YouTube's darkest videos.
Damn. Ain't no way, need look at that. George Lopez. Transition. So the next video that we're gonna be watching is Scary Comp B99. This boy is almost to like 100. So if you wanted to see more of his videos, then y'all gotta watch his videos because his videos be so good as hell. Let's get to it.
In the following video, a young boy falls asleep on the couch after watching TV by himself. The boy's father, known as Oscar Nunez, had no idea that his son was out in the living room during this time. But Oscar isn't surprised by this, given that his son occasionally sneaks out of his room to watch TV while everyone else is asleep. But tonight, on December 1st of 2019, his son quickly realizes that maybe it's best if he didn't stay up past his bedtime. Now before showing this clip, it's worth mentioning that recently strange things have been happening to this family. On one occasion, the family had come home late at night and saw this, an infestation of flies, most of which were surrounding the house. But the strangest part about this is that not a single fly was inside the trash bin that was right next to their home. Understandably, Oscar's family was thoroughly unsettled. Going back to this video, the family believes that it may have some connection to the fly incident. The son is dead asleep when this is captured.
Oh damn. So a dead body? Oh no, don't, hey, don't go in there. Wait, what is that? Bro, hey, yo, you see that? Look at that shadow right there. Whoa. Hey, kid, sit down, lay down. Don't go near to it, please. Well, that kid's dead anyway. R.I.P. though, R.I.P. the kid, R.I.P. the kid. He didn't get to see Christmas. He didn't make it past Thanksgiving, but he didn't make it to Christmas. R.I.P. the kid, bro. R.I.P. the kid. Oh, don't go near. Oh. Wait a minute, wait.
Upon checking the cameras, Oscar saw this, a figure standing in the hallway, but no one else was awake during.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It was like a little figure right over there. It looks so uncanny though. It looked.
In this time,
Doesn't even
it's
look
3 in the
right.
morning and something appears in the dark. They, or it, just stands there without moving an inch. But it doesn't go unnoticed by Oscar's son, who before this was moving erratically on the couch. But creepiest of all is that the figure somehow vanishes into nothingness. The hallway is now empty compared to before. Oscar was surely creeped out by this footage, and like his family, he believes that this incident had something to do with the fly incident that occurred recently. Paranormal or not, these occurrences are pretty creepy. But until further updates are given, we'll have to speculate for now as to what exactly is going on with Oscar's home. On February 7th of 2023, footage from a security camera was shared by Nicole White, who to this day has no idea what was captured. Nicole explains that the video was recorded when her brother and sister were setting up a surveillance camera inside her.
Wait a minute. Let me see if my video edit. Wait a minute. Let me see if my microphone is working. Alright, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm back. The mic is doing alright. At the end of the video, I will tell y'all about what have I been doing at this holiday break and everything.
Inside her house. It was a gift for Nicole and her family, including her own brother who was living with her at this time. But this may be the reason why the following happened. Nicole believes that her brother's collection of archaeological artifacts like fossils and arrowheads were all either cursed or haunted. Because she lived under the same roof as him, she no doubt believes that what was captured had some connection to those artifacts. Now in the video, Nicole's sister is using their brother as a point of reference for the camera when this is captured.
If it jump scares me, then I'm in the video. Oh! If I see that, I'm gonna tell him to get out the room. Hey, nigga, there's a ghost sitting over there. Oh my god, get out the room. Go. There's a ghost in the room. Go.
It's no wonder why Nicole was terrified upon seeing this. Looking closely, a creepy, goat-like apparition appears over her brother's shoulder. It's there momentarily, before vanishing out of sight. Now, whether sharing the resemblance of a goat or not, there's no denying that a distinct outline of some figure is seen. But according to Nicole, if you look closely, you can make out a pair of horns and nails. This might be the reason why she compares it to the Goat Man, an urban legend about a creature who's both human and goat. While she isn't saying that it's the Goat Man itself, she is claiming that it's supernatural and believes that her brother's collection of artifacts is the reason for its presence. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was a ghost caught on camera or not? It's late at night when a single mother known as Brandy Nettleton records her son's bedroom. She was hearing noises coming from inside. However, her son wasn't home at the time of this recording.
Okay, my son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I just got woken up. My daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing like the door close. Like it'll just shut, but...
Now the audio cuts off during this time. This is something that often happens throughout the video, which although strange, does add to the creepiness of the footage, but things would only get creepier from here on out. Brandy's already freaked out by the noises she apparently heard, but little does she know that she would end up capturing the following on video. Moments after the audio cuts, this happens.
Sorry. So anyway, so my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to... And let me take you guys... I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. But let's see if we can catch it. Bro, my eyes are watering.
Why staying in the house? Get your black ass up out of the house, cause that shit is haunting you. Ain't you sleep, nigga. Get your ass up out of the house. That shit is haunting you. Get out, nigga.
This is scaring me. Hold on. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. I know you guys heard that. I hope I got that.
I heard it. Oh.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard that.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
What? You know what song I gotta be singing? Get your black ass out of the house, cause that shit's haunting you. Get out. Get out the house. Why staying in there? Why staying in the house? Look, there's a nice Airbnb. You can stay with your family and all that, but don't stay with your family a lot, okay? You gotta get your money up, you feel me? You gotta get your money up. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting my money up just so I can move out and go to college. If my college is haunted, I'm getting out there. That's it. It's that simple. But I know y'all gonna be saying, but that's not how you do it. You can't get out of the house if it's haunting you. You still paid for the Yeah, I already know. I know. If you already paid for the house with your full money, you should look. If you like the house a lot, then buy it. But if you want to see what the house is, if it doesn't look right, get up out of there. Get up out of here.
I gotta tell my daughter, boo-boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound like, and I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear. I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here.
Come up there with Nick. Bro, you just see the door open. You just hear the door close. Why coming up? You see, investigators. This is why I hate investigators. They just don't listen. They just wanted to do whatever they wanted to do, try to get themselves killed. That's your fault that you want to get killed, not mine. Okay? Okay?
Oh my god. That made my eyes.
You see, I hear the kid crying now. Why bring her up there? Don't bring that shit. Don't bring her up there, okay? She's already scared.
It's water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys.
That's scary.
I know, I ran down here.
That's scary, nigga. Shut your business. Why going with your mother?
I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording, yes. Look at his door's moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up and come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody.
Look, even Pixie.
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here. Or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog.
Oh, whoa!
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming under the side of the house.
Why was she screaming? Why, bro? If I hear screaming, then I scream too, nigga. Why is she screaming? What just happened?
Look at my dog. No. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not.
Nigga, get up out of the house. You know what song I was singing? Get your ass out of the house, nigga. Stop. I'm gonna just keep playing the video. Why am I stalling y'all?
I'm under the side of the house no more. Oh my gosh.
In a panic frenzy, Brandy and her daughter run down the stairs to get away from what just happened. Now there are two things worth pointing out about this clip. The first being that Brandy shuts the door after checking inside. We can hear the door clicking and latching into place after she closes it, but somehow it opens up as we just saw. To Brandy, this was a key indication that it wasn't a draft or an uneven door frame that was causing its movement. However, it's the second detail that makes this whole encounter even more creepy. Only a day or two after this incident, Brandy's dog was acting strange. Pixie, the dog's name, would stare at the ceiling and start acting up out of nowhere. Keep in mind though, that the room you're seeing is below the floor on which the son's bedroom is at.
Fan is off, and he's hearing something. And now he's going crazy. You hear something, Papa?
Pixie's strange behavior is nothing new. It's been happening ever since Brandy's sister moved out of the house. Her sister, according to Brandy, is the reason for these unusual happenings. She believes that her sister had brought something into the house after using a Ouija board before she left. But of course, I'll let you be the judge on.
It's them damn Ouija boards. Don't use no Ouija board. Bro, if my friends told me, hey, you want to do the Ouija board challenge, I would be saying, hell no, I'm going home. I'm chilling. I'm chilling because I don't want to get haunted, alright? I don't want to be haunted in my sleep, and I don't want your house to be haunted yourself. But your house is going to be haunted if you don't say goodbye. See, that's the point. Y'all niggas don't even say goodbye no more. Y'all just say... Y'all just do whatever. Whenever your parents be calling, hey, it's time to eat. Bro, okay, Mom, I'm coming. You just don't say goodbye to the Ouija board at all. That's why your house is haunted. You dumbass bitch. See, I just can't stand y'all.
Judge on that. There's been a few updates on Brandy's page since making this video, which you can check out in case you're interested. But for now, as it seems, this video remains a mystery. It's nighttime somewhere in Argentina when a family gets together for dinner. As all members finish up their meal, one relative begins to record, but as he pans the camera around the room, he captures this.
Oh. Why is that nigga naked?
There appears to be someone by the poolside just watching the family from a distance. However, they don't appear to be moving. While it might be that a guest was enjoying their evening by the pool, given that this dinner was taking place at a hotel, something about them seems strange. Zooming in, it looks like they're completely still and seems like their mouth is the only part that's moving. The person recording this immediately stopped filming upon noticing this unusual behavior. Its pale complexion was already enough to spook them. To this day, the relative who took this has no idea who or what was outside the hotel room that they were eating at. Now this next video comes from a mother known as Stephanie Johnson, who was doing a live stream with one of her kids when something happened that forced her to end the live feed at once. The incident had completely taken Stephanie by surprise, but not as much as her daughter, who was terribly shaken up by what happened. The two had been doing a live stream inside their house when no one else was home. It was just Stephanie and her child alone at home, letting viewers know that they'll be taking a 5-minute break from the live stream when this is captured.
5 minutes! 5 minutes! We're gonna be back in 5 minutes!
Uh-oh.
What are you scared of? Alright, before Before you go, say Happy New Year.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared.
Of what?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. Of my own life.
My gosh.
There's not a ghost, you psycho. Did you hear that? She said she's afraid of the ghost.
But I hear the ghost. I hear the ghost. Look, I'm on the baby side, okay? I'm on the baby side. Look, I hear the ghost. I'm scared too.
Where's the ghost?
Gosh.
Where is it?
Walking.
Where's the ghost? Show mommy. Point to it. You're fine. Where is it? Point. Is it over there? Is it over there? Is it over there? Where is it?
Gosh.
Where's the ghost?
Gosh.
Where? Is it Grandpa?
Yeah.
It's not? What's the matter?
Oh, God. Look, I'm afraid of ghosts too. But I'm not afraid of scary movies because...
Okay, come here. Do you see what I deal with?
Stephanie immediately ends the live stream to console her daughter, making sure she's okay, because, as it seems, something had terribly spooked her. As soon as Charlie, her daughter, said that a ghost was there, Stephanie assumed it was her grandfather's spirit. Perhaps she said this to lighten up the situation. But strangely, Charlie quickly said no and proceeded to have an outburst. If it wasn't her supposed grandpa's ghost, then what was it? While some believe that something was present, others write that the video had simply spooked them. It's all in Charlie's reaction. There had to be something quite upsetting to elicit such a sudden response, but it's never made certain. Neither Stephanie nor others in her family who've seen this clip could figure out what it was that had made Charlie so frightened. But let me know your thoughts on this one. Just what had spooked Charlie?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
At around 11 p.m., two friends inside a pickup truck began to happily sing after waiting in traffic for hours on end. According to Ezzy, the person who sent me this, they were stuck in traffic due to an accident that occurred earlier. On the same highway that the men are on, a motorcyclist crashed into a truck, resulting in a traffic jam. Unfortunately, the motorcyclist lost his life upon impact. But fast forward to only a few hours later, and this is captured. Watch closely.
Oh, hey. You see that? You see that? I know y'all see the face. I know y'all see the face on the reflection of the window. If you see it, hit that like button. Man, I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter if you don't like it, if you like it. I'm really happy for y'all for watching me. I'm really happy. But I know y'all saw that. Oh, it's gone.
As both men sing along, something appears behind them. It appears outside the truck, floating in midair while following the vehicle. As Ezzy writes, a pale face with no body is observed. And
I thought it was gonna be like some trees or something because it does show trees in the background, but it just stayed there for a little while, and then after like 3 times speed, it did disappear though, but it did came back.
And strangely, neither man noticed it. Well, that is, until much later when they saw this video. Ezzy writes that the men believe this face was the spirit of the motorcyclist who passed away on the same road. And if it wasn't the motorcyclist, then it had to be one of the many victims who lost their lives on this highway. Many accidents have happened here, according to Ezzy. But what do you think? Could this supposed face be a case of pareidolia? Or is it likely that something supernatural was caught on camera?
Supernatural.
At a local bakery, a couple of kids are waiting patiently to get some candy from the shop's baker. It's Halloween, and the bakery is giving out treats to those who stop by. Although everyone in this video is getting some candy, one kid in particular isn't. He stands a few feet away from the group while seemingly observing them. It could be that he's shy and therefore hesitant to step forward. Or, as many comments have noted, it may be—
Wait a minute. Yo, let me see what time it is right quick. It's gonna be quick. Okay, I'm back. It is 6:48.
that he's seeing something. Now you might miss it, but at the start of the video, the small boy says something out loud, like "look it," as if noticing something in front of him. He even points at whatever it is that he's seeing. As soon as he does this, this happens. Watch closely.
Oh! Oh no, I shouldn't be laughing at kids falling. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I'm sorry, God, for laughing at the kid. Just wait. Just slow it down. Look at bro. I ain't laughing no more. I ain't laughing. That's
For
sad.
some reason, the
That's
boy
just
suddenly
sad.
stops in his tracks as if something was blocking his path. He stands in place while staring at something unseen, but then his head quickly tilts up in the same way that someone would after being hit or pushed to the ground. In comment after comment, the same thing is being said. Something had pushed the boy. From
Yeah.
the sudden pause in his walk to
I can
earlier
just
when he
see it.
said "look it" while pointing at something, it's understandable as to why many think this. So, did something actually push the boy? Or was something else at play here that caused him to fall? It's hard to say, but the more you watch this clip, the harder it gets to answer this question. Now this next video was submitted to me by a viewer who saw a video that left them extremely unsettled. They had seen the clip on Instagram and write that the footage originates from a city in Yemen where a store owner caught something creepy on camera. He was working late at night when a woman walked in. However, something was very off about this woman. The person who sent me this writes that her hand doesn't look right, her voice changes at one point, which is what spooked the guy, and her face doesn't look right either. Now with a description like this, I had to watch the clip in full screen to see if they appear as so. Needless to say, something about them definitely seems odd. Take a look.
The face looks a little bit pale. I know the person is wearing glasses. That's what I see. It seems like a normal video. I'm just saying it right now. Oh, she's not. Oh, what? First it was a. First, she. Like, I see glasses on there. Did I see glasses or not? Am I... First it was... Wait a minute. What am I looking at? What is that? Bro, what? What am I... He must have just woken up. Or am I just tripping? It looks like a normal video to me, that's all I'm saying.
The first thing that stands out about this woman is her complexion. Her pale skin is similar to that of someone who is sick or passed away. The submitter of this footage couldn't agree more that her appearance is uncanny. Now the comments on the original video believe that this was a clear case of an evil entity pretending to be a person. Even the caption on this video claims that they're non-human, given that a pair of hooves can be seen where their feet should be. Personally, it's hard to tell if that's so, as the video's quality isn't that good, But the sudden voice change and the weird questions, like repeatedly asking who passed away, further makes the so-called person creepy. But like with all videos, you be the judge. Just who or what had come to visit the store owner during the late hours of the night?
A normal person? Hungry?
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444.
Yeah, that's the email right there. If you want to go to Gmail and send a video, go to his email. You can send him a video if you got something scary or something creepy you wanted to show him. Send him, and I'll see it too. If you have a chance, and I'll see it too, okay?
Or at gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On May 20th of 2024, a woman named Shireen Ann notices something in her apartment that leaves her extremely unsettled. After this incident, she made a video detailing the events that led up to that night. It all started a few days back when Shireen was home alone with her children. Looking back at this moment, she regrets that she didn't take it seriously.
What she said?
To Shireen, this occurrence wasn't something to be concerned about, as she
Look, if there's some captions down there, I haven't seen it because, you know, the camera.
To Shireen, this occurrence wasn't something to be concerned about, as she thought it was her upstairs neighbor doing some interior renovations. But the following night, it happens again. It was at this moment that Shireen began to think that it wasn't her upstairs neighbor, but instead someone or something else. She would continue to be on edge until the next night when it didn't happen. No noises were heard whatsoever on that night, but as she takes a random photo for her Snapchat to let her followers know that she was going to bed, she captures this.
Oh, damn.
Shireen had no idea that in the photo she took,
Man, your house haunted. Get your ass out of there.
something appears. It was only after someone on Snapchat saw the photo that she was told. Looking closely, it looks as if someone or something is staring at her. She believes that they, or it, had been the one responsible for the noises she heard before. Now the figure isn't clear at all, but you can make out an outline of a body, which is pretty creepy in itself. Not much else has been said about this occurrence, but one can assume that Shireen was terrified upon seeing it. It's photos like this of eerie figures that are pretty creepy. A similar photo was recently posted on Facebook. However, the figure in this one is a bit more clear. The context for this is that a theater student had taken a photo of the audience in the upper balcony and captured this. However, a morbid-looking person is caught in it. Like this image, Shireen's pic remains a total mystery. She doesn't know who or what was inside her apartment, and she doesn't know if it's still there. With no new updates since then, it seems that what was captured will continue to remain unknown. Thanks.
Yep, that's the video. And now, I don't know. The fourth one might be the last video. The fourth video, I'm gonna be reacting to it on a Thursday. So, because, you know, I'm a little bit tired, I had to travel back to Atlanta, to my city that I'm at right now. But let's go to the last video. Okay, so we are at the last video, top 8 scariest ghost videos that are profoundly unsettling. Okay, so this is gonna be the last video. I said that I am gonna be reacting to like 4 videos, but the 4th video, it is 1 hour long. I don't even know if I could react to more than, well, I am reacting to like 3 videos at like once, but I am gonna be reacting to it after Christmas. So if you wanted to see more of that, then hit that subscribe button. But for now, let's get started.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today's about to get a whole lot creepier as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. A woman named Madison on TikTok is a young mom that often posts videos of her daily life and adorable baby. But mixed within her catalog of videos are eerie stories of the hauntings she's dealt with throughout her life.
She looks a little bit too young to be having a baby. How old is she?
According to Madison, there's been a dark presence around her for as long as she can remember. When she was a child, she would sometimes talk to someone in her closet. And when asked by her mom who she was talking to, she would simply reply, "The little girl." Now years later, this activity seems to be getting more intense. Late one night, Madison could have sworn she heard whispers coming from her kitchen. She quickly pulled out her phone to document the encounter, and this is what happened next.
It's late, and I'm hearing voices in the kitchen. It's just me in here.
Okay. If y'all don't know what she's whispering, or y'all, I don't even know. Okay, don't watch this at night. I'm watching this at night right now. It's like 7 o'clock. I think she's saying that she saw something. No, she hears something in the kitchen, and she's alone by herself. Okay. Y'all can turn up the volume. Y'all know what she's saying. What is it?
Sounds like something's banging over by the washer.
Soon after hearing something move in the kitchen, a faint whimper can be heard, followed by the unsettling sound of disembodied footsteps. These chilling footsteps sounded like they were headed directly towards her, sending her stumbling back in fear. After this encounter, Madison realized that she may have caught the spirit these footsteps belonged to a few years back. After hearing noises coming from her mother's room, she decided to set up her phone to record to see what it might catch. But when she later rewatched the footage, a chill crept down her spine.
What is it? What is it? Oh my gosh, is it scary? I ain't trying to get in the house for some bad shit. I'm trying to get in the house because I want it to stay warm, soft, and everything. But if I see this in my house, and it just gotten taller. If I ever see that in my house, you already know, I'm moving out.
In the dark bedroom, a black figure emerged on the left, then somehow floated upwards out of view. This unsettling figure moved in a way that doesn't seem possible for a person, and its pitch black color gives me a feeling that whatever it is, it's not exactly friendly. Madison has yet to debunk this video, so now it's just a chilling reminder of the dark entity that's been following her for years. Number 2. A TikTok user mysteriously known as somebody on the internet recently shared a video that quickly caught my eye. I'm sure you're all well aware of the countless reports of strange things seen in the sky lately. Bizarre objects that look like nothing from this world.
Wait, isn't it? It better be the New Jersey thing. Because if he said New Jersey or something, I had to be skipping this, okay? Because I already known about this. I have heard about it. I'm sorry for the people who are, like, wanting to know what happened. You have to look at the original video. The title of it is Top 8 Scary Ghost Videos That Are Profoundly Unsettling.
World. Well, according to this TikTok user, the camera outside of their aunt's house managed to catch compelling proof of these otherworldly lights.
Wait, did he said New Jersey?
Strange quickly caught my eye. Mysteriously known as somebody on the internet recently shared a video that quickly caught my eye. I'm sure you're all well aware of the countless reports of strange things seen in the sky lately. Bizarre objects that look like nothing from this world. Well, according to this TikTok user, the camera outside of their aunt's house managed to catch compelling proof of these otherworldly lights. At 7:38 p.m., two balls of light mysteriously appeared in the night sky. These glowing orbs quickly glided to the left, one seeming to follow the other. And as they moved, an illuminated trail appeared behind them. These unknown objects didn't make a sound and don't look like any normal aircraft. So could these unusual lights possibly be alien? You decide. Number 3. TikTok user Petite Bourgeoisie is an account run by a woman that often shares glimpses into her life for her 86,000 followers. And back in 2021, she uploaded a haunting clip captured by the baby monitor in her daughter's room of something that she couldn't explain.
It gotta be a remote control car or something. Look, that's what I'm saying right now. But if it's not, it doesn't even look remote control. It doesn't have them like wires or anything. But I thought it was gonna be like pushing, like there's someone under the bed. Why do you check under the bed if there's nobody under the bed? It moved by itself. That's some creepy shit right there. Oh my god. Is it like a remote control car or something? Somebody tell me in the comments. Is it? Even the baby's scared.
As her daughter laid in her crib, the room was still and quiet, when suddenly a toy car mysteriously rolled out into the open from underneath the crib. Then a few moments later, this car appeared to get pushed across the room. This small vehicle went from being completely motionless to suddenly launching to the right. This TikTok user witnessed everything on the camera and quickly rushed into the room to find an explanation. She checked under the crib and looked around, but was unable to find anyone or anything that could have caused this. She soon followed the... was unable to find anyone or any...
Dang!
anything that could have caused this. She soon followed this up by posting a video of the toy car in question.
Oh, it's not a remote control car. That is super creepy now. That is super creepy. It only show batteries in there.
Despite taking batteries, the wheels on this car are not electric, and it doesn't have the ability to move on its own. The only way it can roll forward is if someone physically pushed it. So could it be that a ghostly presence got so bored that it resorted to playing with a toy car?
Bro, if it is a ghost, then it'll be like, you know what, man, I'm so bored, man. There's nothing in this house. Nothing in this house is so lit at all. Oh, a car. Now, let me just push that right quick. Look at that shit, bro. Nigga, why does it stop? You know what? I'm about to... Oh, shit. Man, somebody coming. That gotta be the ghost. That gotta be the ghost right now. It's just bored as hell. Because this house never get lit at all. It's just a woman and a baby in the house. It's never fun. Just had to be hanging out with a woman and a baby.
Number 4. Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to investigate an abandoned house.
Investigating. Why do we have to be investigated? Don't you know that investigating is deadly? I know. It's crazy.
Located somewhere in the UK. This deteriorating home has been...
Alright, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, my grandmother was in there. But let's continue with the video.
Been forgotten and left to decay with some of the family's possessions left inside. Eager to see what they might catch, the guys had a very lighthearted attitude after finding a way in.
I mean, the seats as well. Now, I thought the seats looked more like the 60s than it does.
It's weird, isn't it? What's in here? Airing cupboard.
Like,
That stinks.
and even the curtains are very 60s, but
It's just a house full of things from different eras.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's like things they were living in the 90s, but their belongings were from the 60s.
Yeah.
What are these? Obviously, they've been put there by explorers.
They are potions.
I don't think they are. I think that's an egg cup.
I think you should drink one and see what
Have
happens.
a drink an egg cup.
Drink an egg cup.
They continued to explore the house when they started hearing noises that let them know that they were not alone.
I don't understand.
Another day has gone.
Why are there...
Wrong.
That was weird.
Or was it?
I can know there's an aeroplane, but it sounds like something just got dragged in. What?
I think it's also...
We're not exactly quiet, are we? It doesn't matter. It's not. It sounded like something got dragged inside.
Did it?
Like that.
The duo then pulled out a few devices and began trying to make contact with any spirits that may be nearby. But besides a few minor spikes, no major evidence was caught. After several hours of investigating, the pair ultimately decided to wrap things up and call it a night. But feeling like they had unfinished business, weeks later they made the decision to return. But the energy in the house was now dramatically different.
Hello?
Yeah, someone's living here. Someone's got to be living here. Because we've moved that table back. That was out the way.
All the curtains are drawn and the doors are shut. There's someone in that room. There's someone in that room. They're not living here as they're supposed to. If there's someone just staying here, we will leave you alone. Can you just say that you're here and we will go? We're just explorers.
We need to look.
Yeah, can you take that then?
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna... Hello, I'm just gonna open the curtain if there is someone in there. There's a fucking mattress there and everything.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that's not right.
That can't be right. What happened?
Soon after entering the house, the guys could tell that things had been moved, and there were sounds coming from around them that they couldn't explain. Their first thought was that someone else was inside one of the rooms, but as they cautiously looked further, they made a chilling discovery.
Okay.
What?
Okay, there's no one here. There's no one.
Oh, the door.
The hell?
Oh, it's not the door.
What the f***? What's going on?
What the hell? So how did that happen? There's no breeze. How did that happen?
How did what happen? This? I have no idea. I am so
From the
confused.
inside.
But I'm convinced there is no one here. I'm convinced there's no one here.
Elliot went on to set up a couple baby monitors, but little did he know that something would soon come through.
It's silent tonight, so it's great.
What?
Oh, hey, ooh, what? It's too quiet. Oh, who's walking? Are you walking?
Joe couldn't ignore these faint sounds coming from somewhere nearby. Now on high alert, he was almost positive that another person was lurking around the property. Suspicious that someone was outside messing with them, he went on to set up a camera facing out a window. But things only got weirder.
It's now been a couple of hours and...
You know what? I forgot. I was about to say something.
Now I've just heard someone outside. There's someone out there.
Oh yeah. Never investigate.
There has to be someone out there.
As always, of course.
And they want to come back in because they want to go to sleep or something. Unless it's not.
Unless it's paranormal.
Well, what I'm going to do is leave this here. While we go back in there a second.
I'm just going to get the stuff to pack up.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No.
Someone's just tried to go through the door.
What?
Someone's just trying to go through the door, I'm afraid. The latch just went. Seriously.
With a clear view outside of the house, Elliot and Joe were confident that they would catch whoever was causing these sounds. But this confidence soon turned into fear after hearing this.
Do you want us to leave?
Yeah, okay. Hello? We're just urban explorers.
Don't like that at all.
Tell me that's paranormal.
It's paranormal. Like...
Do you know, it's made me jump, but it's also made me like, okay, there's just someone huffing about then. Do you know what I mean? You just, okay, now what then?
Yeah.
I've got a fucking camera down there. I'll see him.
Wait, no, you think it's somebody pissing around?
There's no fucking way that a fucking ghost stood there punching that. If there's someone there, they're still there, because you would hear them walking away. Look, there's actually a gap as well.
Oh, they can see us.
There's a shadow. No, it is a gap.
There's a gap?
Look, hang on. I can turn my light off. Turn this back onto colour.
Oh yeah, you can see us.
Yeah.
Listening to us as well and just... Wait,
There's someone out there fucking around with us.
Knows what we're doing and...
It makes me annoyed now. I get irritated.
Getting more annoyed, thinking that they were getting pranked, Joe decided to take a closer look. But this is when things got incredibly strange.
Yeah.
Hello?
You see them?
Yeah.
Of course you fucking don't. I need to go and have a look around the building. Which just doesn't really feel safe to me. If it was someone f***ing around. If it's you, if there is a spirit, and it's you making these sounds, can you do it inside the building? I asked you before if you want us to...
There's nothing, there's literally no one f***ing there.
There is no one out here, Joe.
Elliot then bravely ventured outside to scope out around the house. But while alone in the darkness, something sent a chill down Joe's spine.
I accidentally stopped recording there. Holy shit. Elliot. Right. No. What did you just...
There's no one here.
Either I'm coming back out or you're coming back in, because something is f***ing slammed in the kitchen while you were outside.
I'm coming back in because...
I'm so jumpy now.
There's no one out here. I've just gone around the entire...
I've just accidentally stopped recording because I myself so much. Why am I not even recording in this?
Something isn't quite right about...
No, right.
This.
No. It sounded like someone just smacked one of these doors. A door here or a cupboard in there. I've no f***ing idea.
But I was walking around.
So something's just smacked something while you're outside?
Another ghostly knock scared Joe enough to make him accidentally stop the recording, and Elliot confirmed that there was absolutely no one outside of the house. So who or what was causing these unsettling sounds? Number 5. A user named Northic turned to Reddit in search for answers after something peculiar was caught on camera at his restaurant. According to this user, the building was built in the 1700s, and unsettling things often happen inside. In the dark basement beneath the restaurant, the sound of someone crying is sometimes heard. Also in the basement is a strange tunnel that goes off into the darkness. No one knows where it ends up, and the landlord's...
Well, why go to the tunnel? Like I said, investigating is really bad and all that. Why do I have to repeat myself? All I'm just saying, don't do it. Please.
Specifically told them to stay clear of the tunnel. One day in the restaurant, the manager arrived early to get things set up. But as he prepared the tables, something unnerving happened directly in front of him.
What is it? Oh!
After placing a candle holder on the table, it soon began to move. It traveled a few inches before stopping completely, then mysteriously slid to the end of the table. The manager at the time couldn't believe what he just witnessed, and he firmly believes that this was caused by something paranormal. Now, I'm all for dinner and a show, but when ghosts get involved, I'll just find somewhere else to eat.
Yeah, I'll
Number
just find
6.
somewhere else to eat. I'm not eating in that bitch. Oh God. Oh God.
This next video was posted by a Reddit user that goes by
Another
Boo
Reddit
Society.
user?
A few years back, the woman behind this account was with her husband and 6-year-old child waiting to go to dinner. To kill some time, they decided to explore a cemetery that was near the restaurant. She began recording a video on her phone of the dozens of old tombstones around her. But when she later watched this back, she heard something that made her hair stand on end.
Where is it?
That one's been broken and repaired.
It looks like it's from Savannah, Georgia.
That's really neat.
These look like straight out of like Spirit Halloween.
I know. I know.
You said that Savannah, Georgia?
Wow, look at that one back there. With the rocks around it. That's nuts. It looks like almost like a wooden,
As she walked through the cemetery, a low, ghostly voice was caught. This chilling voice sounded like it came from right next to her, and sounds like it's saying, "I'm right beside you."
Wow. Wow. That's really neat.
While walking around with her family, no one heard this voice at the time. But upon playback, there's undoubtedly someone or something whispering close to the camera. So could this have been the voice of someone that's buried in that cemetery? Let me know what you think.
It can't be.
Number
because it might
7.
be the husband.
A man named George has a TikTok account with a few videos posted. One of these videos being of a strange encounter he had. One night, while sitting at a large table with his family, the chair he was sitting in was suddenly pulled back. This caught him off guard and immediately creeped him out. And lucky for us, it was caught on camera.
Wait a minute, what? I don't see anything. Wait, I'll be right back. Looks like it's from Thanksgiving on 2024. So it just happened this year. At Pacific time. So they're from California? Washington?
Someone put Jordan's chair back and you almost fell.
Oregon?
I won't pull my chair.
Okay.
No, someone literally pulled my chair back. Did you make it? No.
As he sat there, his chair mysteriously moved back and turned to the side. George didn't do this, and there was no one behind him.
I was gonna say, it seems like someone like pulled a chair and then pulled his chair next.
That could have
Just to
pulled
get
it.
some attention.
He immediately began asking everyone who pulled my chair, but besides laughing at him, no one had an explanation. Number 8.
Last one.
Paranormal investigators Jeff and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel set out to investigate a place known as the Old Mill House. Built in 1779.
Okay, now I'm really getting sick and tired of investigations. Cause y'all niggas can't stop.
This old home has seen its fair share of paranormal activity. Over the years, there's been countless reports of disembodied voices, unexplained noises, shadow figures, and even the apparition of a man that was seen walking through a closed door to the windmill. While setting up for the investigation, Jeff and Mark found themselves upstairs when they heard something peculiar.
Is there anyone there? Can you say hello? Or maybe do something to let us know that you're listening?
What was that?
Mark, that was downstairs.
I swear, if I hear a knock in the house, and there's like nobody in there, Wait. Alright, I'm back. Look, I know y'all gonna be mad in the comments, man. Why is this boy going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Just end the video already. Look, I'm not leaving y'all or anything. I just have family in the house, okay? And that's it. So, why y'all hating on my family? Why y'all hating on me? Y'all dick riders.
I just heard walking.
The very next night, after setting up their cameras and several devices, Jeff conducted an EVP session alone in his room. And when he played back the audio, he heard something that caught him off guard.
So if you can hear my voice, can you tell me your name, please, and speak into this device here, so I can play it back and hear what you have to say? So could you do that now for me, please? Are you here? Can you hear me?
There's a voice. That is a voice on this recorder.
Oh, I hear a door open.
The hell is that? Some movement from outside. I receive a response saying, I am dead. Is this Philip Green? And then there is movement from within the hallway outside. Mark is on the other side of the building, so who else is here with me? I check the hallway, but no one is there.
Are you here? Can you hear me?
There's a voice.
So first it was I am dead,
That
and then
is a voice
knock came at the
on
door.
this recorder.
Just a few seconds later.
The guys then headed to the main dining area to attempt to make further contact. But this is where things took a terrifying turn.
So, if there's anybody around, could you make yourself known, please? Who is the main spirit or spirits that come back here? What's that weird noise?
It's the REM pod here on the table.
Oh, look.
Temperature fluctuations.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you try and touch it more, please? That's brilliant. Thank you. Now this may sound a bit crazy, but would you be able to touch one of us? My friend Jeff in front with the camera, or me sat here?
Oh, damn.
What the?
Who hit him?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that that just flew into the kitchen?
I've been hit on the head with something.
Jesus.
Hit in the head with something. Man, you got hit. You did got hit by a who guy? Man, that boy talking too much. Boom! Just punch him on the nose. I don't even know what type of ghost is that, but yo, yeah, too tough right now. That's too tough.
Whoa, look, Jeff, quick, get it. Who just did that and what did you throw? Mate, that's just took a different turn, that has. What in hell was that hit you on the head?
I don't know.
It sounded like one of those stones out of that game over there.
It's just something, I don't know, something hard hit me somewhere around here.
Oh,
I mean, I can't see in the night vision whether you've got a mark on your head or not.
I felt it bounce. It sort of hit me somewhere here on the forehead, and I heard it go past me into the kitchen, whatever it was.
Now that is really strange because up until now, everything has been nice. So we haven't felt threatened in any way in this house, and that seems to me like it's negative.
Should we turn on the light and see?
Yeah.
Right, hold on, just 1 second.
We need to see what that was. Yeah, there's a little sort of graze on your head there. Now this ain't going to pick it up very good, but there's a spot on your head there where someone must have bounced off. There it is. It's one of those stones I told you.
Oh, he got hit by a stone. Oh.
In a dark turn of events, after Mark asked if a spirit could touch them, a small stone was thrown directly at Jeff. This bone-chilling moment completely changed the vibe.
Maybe stone. Hey, can you touch my head a little bit? Kobe. Bop. Hit him on the head.
In the room, now making it seem as if there was a negative energy that didn't want them there. Following this event, they soon wrapped up the investigation. But little did they know that wouldn't be the last thing they caught.
So at every location that we go to, I usually take between 200-300 photos.
What is it gonna happen again? Is he gonna be right behind him and just
of the location? The reason for that being is when we do our history, we can show you the pictures of the place, what's gone on there, and we use all those pictures as an intro. So whilst I was walking around this mill house, I was just taking hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and that door in the kitchen behind me, I didn't notice at the time, but there are two photographs. The first one sort of seems to show something maybe coming upwards or coming forwards.
Oh, at that door?
And then the second picture shows a full-blown shadow figure, black figure standing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right behind the door. And we tried to debunk it. Mark got me to stand behind the door, and you can clearly see the colouring of my skin, part of my glasses. You can see it's just a normal person standing there. But whatever this was, it was completely black. There's no features, no nothing. And that was in broad daylight.
Captured in one of the hundreds of photos Jeff took was a terrifying dark figure, which at the time appeared to be watching him. Considering what happened during the investigation,
Somebody watching me. If someone is watching me in my sleep, someone's watching me in my sleep, I swear.
this unnerving black figure may be the culprit that threw the rock. Let this be a warning that there's malevolent spirits out there that are capable of hurting you. And this one is a big fat meanie that likes to throw rocks.
This one is a big fat meanie who likes to throw rocks. Of course, man, he just...
Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Okay. I like the video. And that's the final video. As for now, we're about to be going. Let's get to the outro. Okay, and as we end the video, there's this other video that I'm gonna be reacting to. It is 1 hour. It's top 25 TikTok videos that are really scary. I'm about to be reacting to that on Thursday or Friday, whenever my new headphones are gonna be coming out. But yo, I hope y'all guys like this, and if y'all seen this right now, yes, if you're seeing this on Christmas, then I am here in Rome, Georgia, at my hometown. I did leave Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't get to record some of it, but I did record some of us recording. I did get some of the recordings of us playing Just Dance. It was fun while it lasted once we got into Atlanta and then came back home. And as for now, hope y'all guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me, hit that subscribe button because I'm really funny. And the subscribe button is free. It's always free. You don't have to pay it. Nobody gotta pay it. And as for now, give me to 500 subscribers next year. And like 2025, I don't know. And as for now, I love y'all. Praise the Lord. Happy birthday, Jesus Christ. 19.